Okay, so let's prep this meat so I can get it ready for meal. So I'm going to share each meal with you all, but I am going to show you first how I prep the meat. What I'm doing is like a Korean barbecue beef rib. I did this before. I will link the video of what I did before. And on this day that I'm doing this today, I'm not going to do like I did before, let them marinate, put them in the freezer. I am going to cook these. So these are going to they are going to marinate in the freezer, but we're going to cook them today. I think that this might be the only thing that's not going like prepping for the week or going in the freezer. So for the sauce, I'm just using, I'm not measuring. I think I'm just going to mix it and then go by taste. But you can measure. I will try to add a recipe from Pinterest. So I do have the rice wine vinegar, so you could use this or this. I've seen different recipes with either one, and like if you don't have this, you can use the rice wine. I am going to use the mirin this time. Just adding more soy sauce. A taste to see what I need to add to it, and that's it. Some recipes do say add like pear juice or apple juice, but I don't have either, so, and I didn't do that last time, so. Just gonna add it to a bag so it can marinate in the refrigerator. And that's it. So I'm just gonna let this marinate in the fridge, and like I said, this is something that we're gonna have today. So I am gonna soak the beans since I'm cleaning the chicken and prepping the meat. So I am gonna do these because I do have enough time for them to soak. am doing both packs of the chicken thighs. So I'm gonna season the chicken breast and chicken thighs together because they're both getting the same base seasoning, and then I'll separate it. Onion powder. So I'm just gonna add this to the fridge to marinate. So I decided to use all the steak and put the chipotle sauce on the steak and do like a chipotle flavored steak too for the burrito bowls. So in the midst of prepping and cooking all this food, I ended up running to Aldi's and picking up to add, like, just have some vegetables cooked to go with the meals. I only really need one jalapeno, but I really didn't have time to go to any other store, so I just got them from Aldi. And this is just the stuff that I picked up. Well, we needed fruit and vegetables, so I just picked up. I wanted red onion, so I grabbed that. You know, I always get the the bell peppers, the green ones, and the multicolor for us. And like I said, we needed fruit. And I like to get the tomatoes from there because they're a cheaper price. And then I've been seeing the sourdough bread, so I grabbed the jalapeno cheddar, which I figure we probably could do like a sandwich, toasted sandwich with this, or a breakfast sandwich. And then we can make some breakfast sandwiches with this one. So, all right, guys, that's and we really like these, the cotton candy grapes, so I grabbed them because they had them. But that's everything I picked up from Aldi. So I just added some onion, peppers, and garlic, whatever little bit I had. Just gonna saute them up a little bit and then add the beans. So yeah, I'm cooking the beans in the crock pot so I don't have to watch it on the stove. So I seasoned them and added some butter. I am gonna cook them on the stovetop setting and see what happens from there. I'm using the smaller bags.
Oh, so funny.
don't know if you can see that. The smaller bags because I'm gonna portion it out for him. I'm just waiting for him to tell me the amount that he's gonna do. I think it's 1.5 cups, the amount of protein he's supposed to be eating per meal. But we'll see. Instead of me using the big bag, I might put the chicken teriyaki in the big bag because that's gonna be for everybody. But I'm just sealing them out with this sealer. All right, so we got the scale to weigh because I think he said however many ounces. So we're gonna see like what the ounces is and use the scale. So this is 2.47 ounce. So we have to take that away from whatever when we do the thing. Or maybe I can just, how many ounces in steak? So I'm just gonna zero it out and see. Yeah, so I thought it was like maybe like 1.5 cups because he said it's 6 to 8. So yeah, my camera died, but this is the amount that we're gonna do, 6 to 8. Well, it's 7.8 ounces, so we'll do it like this. So this is what I have for the freezer. I have the beans, the black beans. I think I have 4 Chipotle chicken. Yeah, 3 steak and, oh no, where the rest of the chicken? Yeah, 3 and 3. So I have 3 Chipotle chicken, 2 Chipotle steak, and the teriyaki chicken. So this stuff I'm gonna add to the freezer. There was some left over, like of each, so it's enough for that and plus the food I cooked. But I just wanted to have something in the freezer for him when we don't cook and stuff like that, something that he can grab and make. So I have 7 eggs in there, and I'm gonna do a mix of gonna add some egg whites. So I just mixed it together, and then I'm just gonna add the cheese. So that's all of the street tacos. It's only 12. I do have this, so I'm not sure if I'm going to make taquitos with this or probably make some small burritos. But I am going to use this because I have this. I have a lot left, so. So I ended up just making burritos with the rest of the stuff I had. So I ended up with 5 burritos and the 12 taquitos. So what I'm going to do now is like pan fry them. I'm not gonna put them in the oven. So I'm just gonna like pan fry them, let them cool, and then put them in the freezer. So these are the taquitos and the breakfast burritos. So that's it. So he has enough food for the week, and then we'll do it again next week. All right, guys, thanks for watching.